Listen up, because I am not a counselor. I am not a motivator. I am fire. I am the war drum. I am the voice. Today, I do not come to whisper. I come to challenge your soul. Awaken your inner fire. If you're tired of excuses, if you're sick of betraying yourself, if you know there's something inside you that hasn't yet been unleashed, then this is for you. You didn't come into this world to bow your head. You came to write your saga, not with ink, but with sweat, discipline, and sacrifice, because that is the Viking way. Today you won't hear pretty words. You will hear the brutal code that turned men into legend. The 12 rules. The 12 rules. Pillars that forge an unbreakable mind. Take a deep breath, because this won't be gentle. It's steel straight to the soul. Rule 1. Face whatever you have in front of you. Where there is fear, there is a door you must cross. Avoiding it only makes it stronger. Attacking, it makes you invincible. Ragnar Lothbrok may have feared dying in the serpent pit, perhaps, but he sang his saga with a firm voice until the end. He sang of his lineage, his glory, and he challenged death itself, even chained there. He faced his fate with his brow held high. You must do the same. Do not run from fear, use it as your compass. If it hurts, you're on the right path. If your soul trembles, that is where true courage is forged. Rule 2. Discipline is your god. Do not follow emotions. Follow structure. One who only acts when he feels good will never go far. Hegel Skallagrimsson was both poet and warrior, while others laughed and drank. He carved his words in blood on stone. He trained body and mind as one. He lost his brother. He was exiled. He faced enemies from his youth. What did he do? He never surrendered. His disciplines kept his spirit undefeated. Discipline forges what talent cannot entam. In his case, it made him immortal. Discipline yourself or be a slave to your own chaos. Rule 3. Sail even when you can't see land. Vikings crossed unknown seas with steady hearts, because vision isn't found outside, it's found within. When Floki, Vilga, Arson, Floki, the far traveler, set sail for Iceland, he released ravens from his ship. Wherever the raven flew, there he would follow. There were no maps, only decision, only brutal faith in instinct. Many called him mad. But when he stepped on solid ground and baptized the land island with tears and fire, everyone understood that madness belonged to those who never dared. A true leader never waits for guarantees. He leaps and turns risk into destiny. And yet you're waiting for signs. The raven has already flown. Rule 4. Your word is steel. Once given, it must be kept. Nothing is more sacred than your promise. A Viking who broke his word was exiled, cursed to live as though dead. King Harald Greycloak once vowed never to return to Kattegat without reinforcements. Many believed he was dead, but he returned with a fleet that darkened the sea. He honored his vow not for glory, but for honor. For a true warrior, the word is worth more than gold, more than shield, more than blood. Today, men speak much, but do little. Be different, be rare, be dangerous, because you keep your promises. Rule 5. Train when no one is watching. Glory is earned in silence, when no spectators are there, when it's just you versus your demons. Bjorn Ironside, to prove he was more than just the son of Ragnar, isolated himself in the mountains. He learned to hunt, to endure cold, to master his mind. He returned as stone. He returned as a leader. Many saw him as a ghost till he conquered Sicily, survived ambushes, and died without kneeling before kings. Why? Because he trained when no one was looking. You only give your best when there's an audience. Then you're not truly training, you're performing. True warriors are forged in unseen hours. Rule 6. Seek the pain that forges you. Do not avoid pain. Embrace it, for each wound reminds you that you are growing. The berserkers charged into battle unarmed, howling like wolves. They walked into fire not to die, but to transcend, because pain did not destroy them, woke them. Each scar was a rune, etched in suffering and power. The ancients knew that only he who knows pain can know true strength. If everything in your life is comfortable, you are asleep. Discomfort is not the enemy. It is your true teacher. Rule 7. If you fall, fall. Vikings did not fear the fall. They feared never having leaped, because one who does not leap is already dead, already surrendered, already buried alive. At the assault on Paris in 845 CE, over 5,000 men crossed the Seine in improvised boats and ladders. The walls were high. The Franks outnumbered them. They knew many would not return, but they tried nonetheless. They hurled themselves against the walls. Some made it inside. Some carved their names into the enemy's stones. Not all survived, but all were remembered. Cowardice earns no song. A courageous attempt, yes. Make yourself like them. No retreat, no excuses. Head forward, heart roaring, and will sharper than any spear. Rule 8. Every day must be earned. No one owes you anything. Every dawn is a new war. If you're not willing to fight it, you will be a slave to your own expectations. The Greenland settlers lived among eisno trees. No easy food, yet they endured for years. Their children were born on rock. Their livestock froze to death, but they never begged for mercy, because they knew each day was a conquest. Many inherit land, few inherit steel. You choose, if you will, inherit laziness, complacency, or history. What matters is what you do today to become legend. Nobody owes you a legacy on your own. Rule 9. Honor is not for sail it is lived. You can lose your ship, your sword, your strength, but if you lose your honor, you are nothing. Bjorn Ironside once vowed to avenge his father not out of hatred, but out of loyalty. He gathered one of the most feared armies in Europe. He defeated enemies more powerful than himself. Why? Because he fought for something greater than himself, for his bloodline, for his word, for his lineage. Honor is not a romantic idea, is the warrior's compass. If your soul is not aligned with your actions, you are not strong, you are noise. Live with honor, even if it costs you dearly, for those who live without it are already dead. Rule 10. Your life is an offering to something greater. Yggdrasil, the world tree, holds everything that was, is, and will be. You are not here by accident. You are a leaf on that tree, but each leaf can nourish or poison the root. When Vikings died in battle, they did not weep. They asked to be carried to Valhalla not out of arrogance, but because they lived as if their deeds were sacred offerings. They understood that each day was an offering to the gods, to the clan, to their lineage, to the dead and the yet unborn. Do not live as if you are merely a passerby. Live as if you are a flame, as if your actions echo through generations, because they do. Every decision you make builds or destroys the legacy of your ancestors. What kind of offering are you? Rule 11. Don't ask for mercy, ask for trials. Mercy weakens. Trials sharpen. If you want to temper your spirit, stop seeking easy paths. Viking rites of passage were brutal. They fought, they fasted, they were sent alone into the woods to survive. Not out of cruelty, but to build character, because steel is only sharpened against hard rock. So you must confront real hardship to refine your spirit. Today, the world gives up at the first stumble. You do not. You must seek the fire, embrace it, become part of it. Do not ask to be understood, ask to be challenged, because while others complain, you grow stronger. Rule 12. Master your mind or be its slave. The mind is the most dangerous battlefield. If you don't master it, it will betray you every day. Odin hung from Yggdrasil for 9 nights wounded, without water, without food, or for wisdom. To understand, to master his mind and his faith. He didn't need physical power. He needed absolute clarity. You too must hang up your weak thoughts, destroy your toxic inner dialogue, silence complaint, and listen to your will. For if you master your mind, the entire world can burn at your feet. Live as if your name were legend. Mune now have them. The 12 rules are not suggestions, they are commandments of steel. They are not phrases, they are war codes. Do not repeat them, live them. Do not write them down, embody them. Do not forget them, because when the final hour comes, your soul will be weighed not by what you said, but by what you did. Rise up, embrace the fire, and let each day of your life be worthy of a song in Valhalla. You are your own legend. Chisel your name into history, and let the gods recognize you as one of their own.